Now finally, I still need to tell you something about the leaf area. And that's of course important because it's, like I told already from the beginning, what will link the scale measurements to the parameter measurements. And for the leaf area, in this case here, the question is of course $1 million question. How will we determine that? And for that, I have paper. There's actually multiple options, multiple ways to do that. One way that I always suggest to do is, so it should be, first of all, it should be in a non-destructive way. So of course, if it would be destructive, what you could do is simply you cut off the leaves and you use some device to measure the leaf area. There exists something called a leaf area meter, a portable, I think it's portable, yeah it is, sure. But I don't have that with me, I was lazy, so that will not be the way to do it. And by the way, you can use that for destructive measurements, but also non-destructive measurements, which I will explain now. What you can do is, very simply, use pieces of paper, sheets of paper, put a leaf on there, and draw around the leaf. Or you even take a photo, but it should be flat then. So you take a photo, and then you have here, you have a photo of the leaf on the piece of paper. Maybe it's better to have a piece of paper which has squares, for example, because you know they have a certain length that's easier. Anyways, long story short, what you have to do is you project this, or you draw around it, on a piece of paper, on a 2D surface. And then next to it, you add some measure of the length, so like a scale. And then you know, of course, in this case, you also know how long a piece of paper is, of course. And then what I suggest you to do is to scan it or to put it into the computer, and then you can, for example, use a program like a Geographical Information System and use that to calculate the surface. I think most of you, the biodiversity students for sure, you have an obligatory class in GIS, Geographical Information Systems, so I'm sure that you are able to do that. So that's also something that I like if the students do that, and that's combining skills and knowledge, but especially skills from different classes. So from purely the plant ecology, that's one thing from here, and physiology to some extent. But then also statistics, you need to apply statistics in the correct ways. You have biostatistics this semester, I think, most of you. And then geographical information systems. So it's quite easy. So just project this on pieces of paper, and then you do calculations in GIS or some other program. Last time there was a student who used another program, so that's all fine for me. Okay, that's it for the practical. So I hope this is a bit clear. Bye.